Today is Throwback Thursday, and so I wanted to share with you something that I got at Osh Park, or no, at Open Hardware Summit last year. This was created by Drew Fustini, who is probably the most active advocate of Osh Park, and he works there. He's got his information on here, and he's a fantastic member of the community. So he lent this to me to try and construct my own, which I have not done yet because I am lazy. But it's a really cool piece of tech that I would love to share with you. So of course at the top here we have a link to where you can find the details, so that it's also in the description to this video. One cool thing he got really excited about is the fact that this ePaper display can do grayscale. We've seen some really cool ones actually lately that do multiple colors, so you can get like black, white, and red, or black, white, and yellow, or black, white, and green. I would love to see one with blue. Maybe when we go to Shenzhen later. Stay tuned for information about that. And yeah, so I think that, let's see, so it scrolls through a few of these different displays. It's pretty high res. Super nice. I want to show you one of them in particular. This one, I believe, is an homage to the founders of Open Hardware Summit, which would be, the Ada Lovelace Fellowship creators, Adi Varnecht and Alicia Gibb. So if you're interested in attending Open Hardware Summit this year, it's going to be in September in Cambridge, Massachusetts. First, let's actually take a look at the back of this thing, because it's really exciting. So as you can see, it's like, this one is date stamped 2017 July. And you've got some awesome surface mount components. Drew has an online gallery showing how he put this together, including using solder paste with this stencil from Osh Stencils. And of course, the distinctive purple Osh Park color from the fabricators of the PCB. This is a half-height PCB, so it's very thin and lightweight to wear around your neck. It also features a TNC board and a rechargeable lithium cell. What do we got? 3.7 volts, 105 milliamps. Plenty to keep you going for a conference. Of course, ePaper displays are useful because they're quite low power, which means that you can really keep them going for a long time. And if we unplug it here, it just stays on the same display. Another advantage of this. So even if you run out of power, you're not going to stop, lose your business card or whatever. It just keeps going the way that it is. Let's take a look at some info about this. So if you're not familiar, Open Source Hardware Summit, or Open Hardware Summit, is this yearly event, of course, that's celebrating, guess what, open source hardware. And there are a ton of really cool speakers. Here we've got Tony DiCola in this picture up here, who does some stuff with CircuitPython for Adafruit. You can find all the details. Of course, Hackster is a sponsor because we love them. And a bit more about this fellowship. So they want to encourage women, LGBTA people, and people of color to participate in open source as much as possible. So they're offering a free admission and also a $500 travel stipend to how many people? 10, up to 10 people. So, and it's up to 10, implying that if they don't get 10 people, then 10 people don't get scholarships. So apply! This is a super great way to get involved, and I would love to see more friends there. It'd be so cool. You have until April 30th to apply. That's in 4 days, so jump on it. It's just 2018.oshwa.org/fellowship. OSHWA is Open Source Hardware Association. Yeah, super cool. So onto the page for this project. The main one is on GitHub, and it includes links to, of course, all of the Gerber files, the firmware, the docs, some example sketches and stuff like that, and images for the README, including a bill of materials and a photo gallery. He's also got a video about it, super useful, and worked with this fellow, Jarek, what's his name? Anyway, another Jarek Lupinski, who worked on the firmware for this, and I think helped create the grayscale version. I might be wrong. But yeah, a super cool community effort going on here. And then you can also find the PCB itself on Osh Park, where you can, it's open source, so you can get the files, and then you can easily order them yourself. check out the photos. It's super cool. I love watching people do surface mount in all these different ways that they have. Oh, I have a very similar but slightly different brand of hot plate, and so it's useful to see other people using this technique. Basically, you put your PCB down on your desk, apply solder paste through a stencil like this, using basically a credit card as a squeegee, but not an actual credit card, through the metal stencil that you get from Osh Stencils, and then you put it on the hot plate and you heat it up so that the solder paste melts, and it works really nicely. So, of course, we want you to come to Open Hardware Summit. That's in September. However, if you live in other places, that may not be possible. However, if you live in Asia, we would love to see you. Obviously, Asia is a big place, so we'll be going to 5 cities with ARM on the ARM Innovator Asia Tour, announced just today. You can find information about this on our blog at blog.hackster.io. We'll be going to 5 cities, as I said. That's going to be Taipei, Tokyo, Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen. So I cannot wait to see what everyone brings. Basically, the first half, we're going to have a ton of cool speakers, and then the second half, we're going to have everyone share what they're building with ARM, and we would love to see what you are bringing. Feel free to register, definitely register so we can save you a spot. Yeah, and check that out at armtour.hackster.io. That's going to be just at in the second half of June, although actually I think the one in Taipei is just going to be on June 8th. So coming up pretty soon here. You've got a month and a half-ish to prepare. Be sure to apply. We would love to see you there. And you can see this super silly video that Jessica and I made yesterday. You can tune into that to see me beatboxing, but also don't forget to scroll to the end because there's a little bit of an Easter egg, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's amazing. Yeah, so check out the ARM Innovator Asia Tour, check out Drew's amazing project, and apply for the 2018 Open Source Hardware Summit Fellowship. And then maybe next year we'll be showing a Throwback Thursday to something that we get from you. I gotta give this one back to Drew too. It's been too long, but I'm holding on to it as long as I can in secret. It's not really secret anymore. Drew, don't watch this. Bye.